It was a scorching summer day in Pineville, a small town where life moved at a slower pace. The townspeople were going about their daily routines when a bright and cheerful ice cream truck rolled into the town square. The truck was painted in vibrant colors with a large, smiling ice cream cone on the side. A jingle played from the loudspeakers, an upbeat tune that children couldn't resist. Mark, the new ice cream vendor, wore a crisp white uniform and a matching hat. He had a friendly smile and a twinkle in his eye that made everyone feel at ease. He parked the truck and opened the service window, immediately drawing a crowd of eager children and their parents. "Step right up, folks. Best ice cream in town," he called out. The children cheered, and soon, everyone was enjoying their favorite flavors. A week passed, and Mark's ice cream truck became a regular fixture in Pineville. But then, strange things began to happen. Mrs. Jenkins, a sweet elderly lady, swore she saw shadows moving inside the truck when it was parked at night. Her claims were dismissed as the ramblings of an old woman, but others started noticing odd occurrences too. Children who ate Mark's ice cream began having vivid nightmares. They spoke of dark figures and chilling whispers. Tommy, a usually energetic boy, became withdrawn and quiet. His parents were worried but couldn't pinpoint what was wrong. One evening, after the ice cream truck had left, little Emily went missing. She had been playing in the park, and her friends said she went to get ice cream just before dusk. The town was thrown into a frenzy, and a search party was formed. They found nothing but Emily's favorite stuffed rabbit near the park, its fur sticky with melted ice cream. Sheriff Thompson took the lead in the investigation. He was a no-nonsense man who didn't believe in coincidences. He visited Mark's house, a small, quaint cottage on the outskirts of town. Mark greeted him with the same friendly smile, but there was something off about him that the sheriff couldn't quite place. "Just doing my job, making sure everyone in town is safe," Sheriff Thompson said, trying to sound casual. "Of course, Sheriff. You're welcome to look around," Mark replied, gesturing to his home and the ice cream truck parked outside. The sheriff inspected the truck, but it appeared ordinary. However, he noticed faint scratch marks on the inside of the freezer door, as if something, or someone, had tried to claw their way out. "Ever had any problems with the truck?" the sheriff asked, his tone more serious now. "None at all. Just your usual wear and tear," Mark said smoothly. Sheriff Thompson left, his mind racing. He decided to keep a closer eye on Mark and his truck. Days turned into weeks, and the townspeople grew more anxious. More children reported seeing dark figures in their dreams, and more went missing. The sheriff's suspicions about Mark grew stronger, but he needed solid evidence. One night, Sheriff Thompson received an anonymous tip. The voice on the other end was shaky and frightened. "Check the old abandoned factory on the outskirts of town. You'll find what you're looking for," it said before hanging up. The sheriff, along with a few deputies, headed to the factory. The place was dark and filled with the stench of decay. They found a hidden basement, and what they saw made their blood run cold. The basement was filled with makeshift cages, each one holding a terrified child. Emily was there, along with the other missing children. They were malnourished and scared, but alive. Among the cages were strange symbols drawn on the walls, symbols that seemed to pulsate with an eerie glow. The sheriff quickly organized a rescue mission and got the children to safety. But he knew the real battle was yet to come. He had to confront Mark and uncover the truth behind the nightmare that had descended on Pineville. He waited until dusk, when Mark would return to his cottage. As the ice cream truck approached, the sheriff and his deputies moved in. Mark stepped out of the truck, his smile gone. Instead, his eyes glinted with a malevolent light. "You've been busy, Sheriff," Mark said, his voice cold and unrecognizable. "You're under arrest, Mark." "Or whatever you are," the sheriff replied, his gun drawn. Mark laughed, a chilling sound that echoed in the evening air. "You have no idea what you're dealing with." In an instant, Mark's form shifted. His friendly facade melted away, revealing a creature of darkness, its eyes glowing red. The deputies recoiled in horror, but the sheriff stood his ground. "You can't hide behind that disguise anymore," the sheriff said, his voice steady. "This ends now." The creature lunged at the sheriff, but he fired his weapon, the bullets infused with silver, a precaution he had taken based on old folklore. The creature screamed in pain, its form flickering. The battle was fierce, with the sheriff and his deputies fighting to contain the darkness. The creature, weakened by the silver, tried to escape back into the truck, but the sheriff was relentless. He smashed the truck's windshield and poured a vial of holy water onto the creature, causing it to writhe in agony. With a final, deafening scream, the creature dissolved into a pool of shadow, leaving nothing behind but a dark stain on the ground. The town of Pineville slowly returned to normal. The children recovered from their nightmares, and the missing ones were reunited with their families. The ice cream truck was towed away and dismantled, its parts burned to ensure no trace of the darkness remained. Sheriff Thompson became a hero in Pineville, though he never felt like one. He knew that the darkness that had plagued their town was part of a larger, unseen world. He vowed to stay vigilant, ready to protect Pineville from whatever might come next. As for Mark, or whatever he had been, no one ever discovered the true nature of his origins. The town tried to forget, but the memory of that summer lingered in the shadows, a chilling reminder of the darkness that could hide behind the brightest smiles. Thank you for joining me on this chilling journey through the melting shadows. If you enjoyed this suspenseful tale, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more thrilling stories like this one. What did you think about Sheriff Thompson's bravery in confronting the darkness? Have you ever experienced something unexplained in your town? Let me know in the comments below. And remember, stay vigilant. You never know what might be lurking in the shadows. Until next time, stay safe, stay curious, and keep exploring the mysteries of the world around you. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.